that's a tremendous looking trophy.
It's your boy! Welcome to Platinum Explosion this week. I'm Dylan Blight. Today I'm joined by Nicholas Pryor.
It's your boy, Jono.
Jono, Ciaran Merchant.
Plat! Just to fill in the Jack Cruzy-shaped hole.
Ashley Hobley.
I'm here as well. I can't do a Kiwi impression, so I didn't try.
Right, you can try it. Dare you. Don't be racist.
Just say six.
do it anyway.
Sucks.
Sucks. Fish and chops.
Chops.
I like shape.
Come hang out on my dick.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Airbnb.
Welcome to the number one PlayStation podcast in the Oceanics. We're currently 6 days away from E3 kicking off, so of course, because this is the gaming show, we're going to do the E3 prediction show. Because talking about things that are going to happen and then none of them actually happening is quite a good thing to do in life, especially if you like being disappointed in life in general, which I'm a big fan of, because it just happens anyway. So we're just going to predict stuff, none of it will happen, then we'll all cry together. Or it'll all happen, and then we'll be like, gods, like, holy fuck, we predicted it all correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to round table it. We're going to do 3 PlayStation predictions each. And then we're also going to do 2 non-PlayStation centric predictions each. And then we're going to rate them all once E3 happens. And the winner gets...
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights,
One of Dylan's platinums.
Oh, calm the fuck down.
We got to criticize ego.
Well, half the crew already has that, so, there's plenty to go.
Oh, shit. So I might just work left to right in my way around the table, the fictional table, which means Ash is going first.
Woo,
Ash,
I'm going first.
what is the first prediction?
Just to get it right, are we doing this like one prediction at a time so nobody steals?
One prediction. So yeah. So we'll it's round table one. Yeah. So it's fine.
My first prediction: Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
Oh god.
Release date: 2018.
Wrong. I thought you said you did realistic
Are we
expectations.
setting the bar here?
I completely believe they're going to announce it, set that release date, and then eventually delay it till 2020.
God, you are delusional, man.
This is a long play prediction. He's like, they're going to announce it, they're going to put a date on it, and then and then later on they're going to delay it. So we can't really mark off if the prediction comes true or not until 2020.
I think they'll maybe not 2018, but they'll put a release date on it. But they will have a new trailer. I think they have to. It's been like 3 years.
Ash has never met Square Enix.
Well, they've got nothing else at the moment.
Final Fantasy
they will.
VII.
They're going to
Nothing else. Nothing else they've actually started work on.
15 VR.
Is that still not out?
It totally got
either?
trashed. That got
No.
trashed. Everybody told him it was bad.
God. You know what they're going to announce? What was that game they announced at E3 last year with the ridiculous fucking name? It's like, and now coming soon, Project Elephant Stomper.
No,
or something.
That was at
Project
the Switch reveal.
Octo Traveler.
Octo Traveler, yeah.
Octopath
But they had the
Traveler.
voice. It was a Project Octopath Traveler.
That was at the Switch launch.
Was it?
That wasn't
Oh
it.
my god. Either way.
Get
I'm
your
like,
facts right, Dylan.
Sorry. Either way, fucking ridiculous. Right, so I'm gonna predict that Ash's prediction's wrong, and he started the show off with the
Reaching for the sky here on Platinum Explosion.
I feel like I've got some outlandish ones, but
Those YouTube analytics. Get the Kingdom Hearts in there.
sure. Ciaran.
Okay, I'm going to go for like an easy one just for points. I'm going to say they're going to announce DLC for Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the straightforward points.
What do you reckon it's gonna? Because
I don't think it's going to be Aloy though.
Multiplayer DLC.
Multiplayer. Oh
Fuck
god,
off,
please
really?
don't. No, I don't think it's going to be Aloy.
Maybe co-op, but DLC.
I'd be really interested if it was like the early years of Roth and Aloy. That'd be really cool. Like you played as Roth instead of it. That'd be interesting. But
Which one's
yeah.
Roth?
her mentor person.
Oh, yes.
Thing.
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
that'd be kind of cool.
That completely changes the
bearded
gameplay,
guy.
though, I think. Without the thingy-bob that she had on her face.
Yeah. With the technology ear thing or whatever.
Kind
it
of
was,
like an inverse on.
Is it bad that we
the
can't
Left
remember what that's
Behind
called?
DLC.
Yeah,
Isn't it
like
called like
Echo.
an Echo or something?
the Echo. Is that what it's? Yeah.
I said it first
Something
on.
like that. Sorry. No, I wrote it down. I wrote this down as well. I said Horizon DLC announced similar to Uncharted. It'll be huge standalone story that follows a different character, and the character that I think it would be a spoiler.
Yeah. Okay.
But at this stage, I'm like, as if they did announce it and it starred a character that's a spoiler for the main game, I'm just at that point, it's just like we can talk Horizon spoilers. It doesn't matter. Like it's out in the open. Fuck
How
all
would
yes.
who the character be a spoiler?
Or to say why, to like explain why the.
Can you say who the character is though?
It's like the other main female character that's in the past.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more.
I don't think they go
the other
in that
dude,
direction.
the Lance Reddick guy.
What a description.
It is. I mean, that's him. It's
That's
Lance
him.
Reddick.
Yep.
He literally is just playing himself. He sounds exactly like he does in most things, and he looks like him. And yep. I mean, no, I wouldn't want to play as him though. I'm like, eh.
Or you could
Well,
play
that-
as the chick from the hunting place.
Yeah, I reckon if they did it with a different character, it would be another chick anyway. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
like a male. So
Okay. Fair enough.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wow. Oh, it'd be a female only screening, will it?
STW.
Female only sale. I don't
what
know.
happened to trying to keep the analytics up and stop?
Insert Wonder Woman theme here.
Nick.
I predict that Red
Alright.
Dead Redemption will be at the conference.
Will not.
Or Red Dead, whatever. No, it will be.
Oh, at the Sony one.
Yeah.
That's
That's a big.
Trailer
That's a
or
big
gameplay
call.
or
Considering one of my original predictions was going to be no Red Dead, like none, because they're Rockstar. When does Rockstar turn up to E3?
they were there
Rockstar does
once a
whatever
couple
they
years
want.
ago. Can't remember what for though. Didn't they
I
announce
predict
all the Xbox DLC?
Rockstar Table Tennis 2.
Maybe it was like Max Payne. Does that sound right?
I feel like they were there when they announced the like Lost and the Damned and all that sort of stuff on stage, because it was timed like Microsoft exclusive. So
Best GTA ever.
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure.
yeah. Other than that, I don't know the last time I remember seeing them at E3. Here's how Rockstar decides when they want to release news. They just wake up any day of the week, roll out of bed and go, do you want to like release a couple screenshots for our new game or something? Yeah, just tweet them out. It's all right. Just you don't really need to make a big
They're
deal.
all in
Just-
the same bed together.
yeah.
Just kinda
It's only
slip
two
them out.
guys making those games, isn't it?
The
The
houses.
fiction.
It's a small team, so we can't be angry if they mess up any glitches.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long for their games as well. It's just two dudes making those games. I don't know how many people you think are working on them. Come on. There's a very small indie studio, Rockstar, that made a table tennis game and a schoolyard simulator. And now they're working on a Western simulator.
a tiny company.
All right. All right. My first prediction. X-Wing or Battlefront X-Wing VR, something like that, is announced at the Sony conference, and it is either like exclusive, it has like exclusive content for PSVR or something along those lines.
Is this-
And it's a solo, it's not DLC for Battlefront, it's like a solo, it's a solo. It's basically an X-Wing game or something like that.
Is this your
A
like
full
most
Star Wars.
grounded prediction?
Rogue
Because I feel
Squadron.
like this is some kind of like definite almost to happen.
You reckon? Because I still reckon there's a
I guess
there's like
not
a
the
chance
X-wing
it's stupid
exactly. I think there'll be something to do with VR attached to that thing. There has to be.
A Star Wars
What, for
themed
Battlefront?
VR
Yeah, there has to be.
game.
something.
I presume Battlefront will have some VR component to it, but this is like I'm predicting.
You want
this
things
is
standalone.
This is a standalone thing. I think this isn't like Battlefront DLC or anything like that. This is a solo X-Wing VR game, like full VR game,
A Han
not
Solo
random VR
game.
mode. Hey, if they announced X-Wing VR at E3, Nick would not sell his VR headset after E3.
It'd be like a Star Trek Road Squadron where you're Admiral Akbar on the bridge.
Isn't
That's
that
trap.
Isn't that just like Star Trek Bridge Commander or whatever it is at the moment?
Fuck off.
That's
It's
what
nowhere
they said.
close.
Okay.
Nowhere close.
Just make a mod. Just do it.
A
That's a
mod
good
for a
idea.
PSVR game.
Yeah, just do it. Mod it up.
That's not how That's not how the
Go
Force
back to the
works.
PC, you nerd.
Fallout has mods on PlayStation. They're terrible, but yeah, they're there.
They're
True.
not mods.
Yeah. No, that's right. And I would predict that would come out the end of the year. No, next year. Not this year. It would be next year at the earliest. I wish it would come out
Yeah.
at the end of the year, though.
When Star Wars hits, that would be the
That'd
best.
be the dream life. Ash, prediction number two.
Sucker Punch new game is announced. It's not Infamous.
Holy shit, you've stolen another one of mine.
Yes!
Yeah, you stole one of mine as well.
Fuck!
Are you actually thinking it's going to be a new IP, or you think it's going to be
It
something
has-
we've already done?
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
like
going to be a new
IP.
IP. I think
Please
the-
give me Sly Cooper, please.
No, they're not gonna
No.
go back.
Reboot
If
it.
they're not going to.
You know, I
Infamous
would take-
Daredevil game.
I think someone else would come back and maybe do that, but
Yeah, true.
not Sucker Punch.
it would still be a third person open
be that-
world,
yeah.
something like what they do, kind of lots
Yeah,
of
some-
climby stuff.
Yeah, maybe something sci-fi. Maybe I think that's something that Sony doesn't really have,
Yeah,
that sort of franchise. But
Horizon Sci-Fi.
yeah, I guess. I don't know. Then
Spoilers.
Yeah, but yeah, Sucker Punch. It'll be their big coming out party, like thingy last year.
Ready at Dawn.
No. Got. What was the name of the zombie? The zombies that are not zombie game.
Days
You
Gone.
mean
Days
Sunset? Oh, Days Gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Days Gone. Yeah, that's Ready at
They're
Dawn.
tweakers, not
No, it's
zombies,
not.
man.
Isn't it?
That's not Ready at Dawn. That's
Who was it then? I can't even remember.
God damn it.
That's the Siphon Filter dudes.
That is Ready at Dawn. Are y'all going crazy? Are y'all gone mad? Nonetheless. All right, I'll buy this. Yeah, I just wrote new IP as well.
No, it's Sony Bend, you fool.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Someone had to help.
Bandito.
Oh,
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, I
right.
had to help myself.
Sony.
So-
This
Sony
episode
Bend,
is going
yes.
fantastically.
shut up, Nick.
We
Tom!
are worth listening to for advice and analytics.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
No one said this was an advice podcast. This is just the opening. When the show opens with Kingdom Hearts 3 coming 2018, you either switch off there and know, or you just strap in and know what you're in for.
And then in really small writing down the end of the final screen is probably going to get delayed.
To 2020, and then to 2022, and then the world ends anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's like most of these games work. So why don't you reckon they'll do another Infamous?
I just don't think, from what I've heard from various interviews with like Shuei and stuff, that it sounds like they're going in a new direction. Maybe it will be Infamous, but I don't think that it is.
Would you want another Infamous?
I don't really mind. I didn't really play the first
Not after
Infamous
the
game,
last one.
so
No. I would take another Infamous, but I still reckon that if they were announcing a game, it would be a new IP anyway.
yeah.
I still had that dream of a fucking Infamous Vita game
Oh, that is a big dream.
in my heart hole.
That's never going to happen.
It's that's never gonna happen. Kingdom Hearts 2018.
That could happen. They could just chuck it out there,
Come on now,
half
Alright.
finished.
Kieran.
Okay, number 2. God of War is going to be there. It's going to be announced.
What?
as a- God of War. It's definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Really?
Release
Because
date.
the-
Release
Didn't
date.
they just say they had
March.
massive mural?
They did have that massive mural. Release date for March next year.
March.
March.
You
That's realistic.
Motherfucker.
March next year.
Still on my predictions.
March next year. I think my thinking for this is they saw how good that space was for Horizon. this year, and so I feel like they're going to try and stick to that and put another first-party exclusive in the same.
They've had a lot of success there, haven't they? Because Uncharted was around that time as well.
Yes, it was. So yeah, no, I feel like they're going to have another first-party.
So it was Until Dawn.
Well, yeah, and so based on what they've got coming up, God of War seems probably the most ready to come out of what they've shown so far.
You reckon?
I don't think
You
anything
reckon God
else.
of
What
War
else
looks-
have they got that could possibly...
I reckon Days Gone goes there.
I reckon Days Gone goes there.
I don't think Days
over
Gone's
God of
going to be
War.
ready. Like, we only saw that last year. I
We
think
only
that's
saw
Yeah,
God
we
of
saw
War
God of
last
War
year.
last
They've been
year.
working on it for about 30 years.
Yeah, but I have more faith in God of War than Days
I
Gone.
remember popping out of my mum's womb and just being like, "Hey, they're working on this new this
Sonny
new
Ben game. Sonny Ben.
Sony Ben game,"
Sonny
and
Ben
I was
game.
like, "Shit, mum! Like, how far do you reckon it is?" And the doctor like just cut the umbilical cord, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" She's like, "Well, it's about 30 years," and I'm like, "I'll see you when I'm 25 or something, I guess." Like,
So you don't agree? You think it's going to
True
be Days
story.
Gone next March?
alternate facts.
So Days Gone is next March, you think? Not God of War. I don't know. I'm going to stick with God of War for that one. That's what I said.
I think they're both going to be out next year, but I think God of War is the one they'll put earlier in the year.
Yeah, I think so.
You'd think with them putting up that big mural and something, that seems like heavy commitment to like because that like obviously costs money and stuff like that, and they could be putting up a game there to promote that's going to be at E3 that's actually going to be out soon if it wasn't going to be God of War. So you'd think with them putting God of War up, then that must be coming up on the horizon.
Yeah, like on the horizon. And I think as well, I think God of War is more likely to come out if they set a release date compared to an open world game like Days Gone looks to be. I think that's got more
Yeah.
chance.
God of War is going to
Yeah.
be open world, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? That's pretty amazing if it is.
Well, yeah, that's the rumors, isn't it?
Okay.
I think a Days Gone mural would look pretty boring, since we don't know anything about it.
What, dude on a motorbike?
Yeah.
Just looking
We
like
know
a
just
cool
as
dude.
much about Days Gone as we do about God of War.
God of War's already
Well-
got a previous backing though, and a previous following, I guess.
I'm like, has everyone here played? What's everyone's God of War history, real quickly? Because I've only played one, and I never finished two, and that's it. And I've played the two PSP ones.
Played all
I've
three.
never really cared.
I've played all three.
I played a bit
I
of one.
played all three on the PS3.
Yeah, so like no one's played like Ascension or
No.
4 or whatever the fuck any of that. Yeah, I never really cared for it that much. But when I watched that trailer,
That
for new
trailer
one,
was-
I was like, this looks fucking.
He has a beard, so
awesome.
it's already
Here's
better.
a beard. Nick paused the shot to see how much ginger was in the beard. He was like, "Eh."
In fact, that day I just painted myself white and did like that red tattoo. over my face.
Yeah.
Afida!
So when we get the game, Nick's going to do a Kratos cosplay.
Cosplay.
And he's going to play through the entire game 8 hours on stream as cosplaying as that. Lock it
Twitch.
in.
You know
TV
what?
/Explosion
I'm going to make
Network.
Kratos look in shape.
Lock it. Lock it in. Lock it in. Dad bod, here we go.
Viking shape.
You know what the big selling point for that game for me though was the change of the gods, like the change.
The Norse
And
mythology.
the Norse mythology instead of the Greek.
I wonder if
mythology.
Mr. Wednesday's going to be in it.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
great.
God, here we go. Go back to viewing gods.
American Gods after show viewing gods available on youtube.com/ oh fuck
Bit.ly.
whose fucking prediction was this? I
It's,
already
it's mine.
forgot.
It's mine.
It was yours.
So it'd be Lord and Priors next.
Go, Nick.
I've got to come up with a new one because the rest of you stole them.
Did you lose all of them already?
That's why. Wasn't there a thing where we were supposed to have extras just in case?
The order, 1884.
Yeah, you do with that one out. Yeah.
You know?
Wait, what
Yep.
about it? Just you're just like
Released now.
In a high pressure situation, Nick Bryan turns to order.
They have a dude cosplay as a fucking werewolf, and as the main character just walk out on stage, they're like, "Hey, remember that game you hated of ours that took like 4 hours to beat but looked real pretty? The sequel's out now on the PlayStation Store.
Download it."
You know what? If that actually happened, I'd be like, "Holy fucking shit, buying right now!" Like no joke. What's everyone's
That game
opinions on
was
that game?
actually really good.
I
Never
quite
played
enjoyed
it.
it too. I think it was way too overpriced. Like, obvious. I think that was the only issue. But I think whenever I saw people like online or whatever post questions like, "Hey, the Order 1886 is available for like $10-20 or whatever. Should I grab it?" I'm like, "Fuck yes,
Yes.
fucking
Do it.
awesome
Do
for
it
that
now.
price."
I'll be granted.
Why'd
I
you go
bought
with
it cheap,
84?
but- Oh, I thought it was Order 1883, the first one.
No, it was 1884.
It's a prequel. Even more out of left field.
I brought the collector's edition, so I kind of got fucked.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I got fucked really hard.
Do you have any nice? Did it come with a statue? Have you got it on?
No, it came with a medallion.
You wear the medallion.
All the game devs that
I'd-
listen to this pod, please do not include a medallion in your collector's edition.
Or just a
No,
medallion.
include a medallion because the Witcher 3 one came with a medallion, and that's fucking cool to have a wolf medallion.
Hashtag be more like Witcher, not like Order.
Be more like every game company out there should more or less just hashtag be more like CG Project Red.
Well,
To be
CD.
fair, so
CD Project Red.
CG. What did I say?
You said
CG?
CG.
Oh, don't make fun of. I said CD.
No, you didn't.
No, you.
I could have said BG, and as long as I know what I mean, y'all can get fucked.
It's about respect, Dylan.
Year of the Dreams, baby, Vita 2 announced. You know what?
You gave me shit
Fuck
about
it.
Kingdom Hearts.
I think Dylan and me are going to have a fist fight over what my
Fuck
third
all
one
yous.
is.
That's the Vita 2 is gonna happen. They already had it. Here's what I reckon it is. They had it. They had like project ones happening. You know, like demo models. That just
R&D.
spending a little bit R&D ones. Right, and then after the Switch came out, they were like, you know what, we're putting a bunch of money into this now, and it's not going to come out to next year, but they can come out, they can like just talk about it, not actually have it there, or maybe have like an R&D one and be like, this isn't the final product. It'll probably change by the time we're done with it.
It'll probably be more like the Switch.
Yeah, but we were working on this thing in the background, and after the success of the Switch, here's this Vita 2. It's gonna have HDMI out on it. It's gonna have all the shit that we all wanted from the original Vita to kind of get. The reason everyone loves the Switch mostly, and they're gonna announce that shit, and I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna be like, Vita, my baby, I love you so much. And they're going to come out and they're going to be like, Siphon Filter's on it, and Infamous, and it's just great, and every game's remote play because it's amazing.
Dylan,
Yes?
how much Vita have you played in the last 6 months?
Like, in the last 6 months,
Yeah.
that's too far a period for me to track. A bit, why?
Okay, in the last week and a half, how much have you played?
Week and a half? Well, probably 8 to 10 hours.
What?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Gwent?
Pardon?
Gwent? Every game's remote play soon.
Okay,
You haven't been
what
playing
Vita exclusive or Vita only or handheld only game have you been playing?
In the last week? Nothing in the last week. Sorry.
You love your neglected baby.
It's right. I can see it where I'm sitting right now. It's right there.
Your Vita
It's not
is the
neglected.
crack baby in Train Spotting.
I can fuck off. My Vita's there. It's loved. It's always freshly charged. It's always available. It's
You
just
have withdrawal
it's
dreams
just-
about it crawling across the ceiling.
No. Dylan probably catches it as it tries to like kill itself every day. Like he's like, "No, I still love you."
I'm just kind of looking at it, being like, "Are you okay?" Or like, "Do you need me to come give you a cuddle, Vita? Or are you all right, baby? Are you all right? I love you." So Vita 2 is going to happen, and then if it doesn't, I probably won't be that disappointed because this was a hashtag Year of Dreams thing that I really want it to happen. And I think there's a high chance of the Vita 2 getting announced and fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out next year. That's what I'm willing to put that ratio on.
All right, we'll see.
What a fight. All right.
All right.
Come on then, Ash. What's
Prediction
your
number
last
3.
one? Final
think they're
Fantasy
gonna-
7 coming out this year.
I think they're going to spend maybe like 10 minutes on like a big VR game that they're banking on to sell the PlayStation VR.
Like what?
I don't know. I think it'll probably be a new IP, something I have no idea, but it's probably going to impress.
Do you really
everybody
think
and
it's a new
everybody's
IP that's
talk
going to carry the game, or
about it. I
should
think
they?
something like No Man's Sky, where everybody thinks it's going to be the best thing ever. Whether it delivers it or not, I don't know, but that's what I imagine they're going to bank on.
Do what you got to
They
do.
missed
to
out
sell
about
units.
not putting Elite Dangerous in PSVR.
Yeah.
Super Hot
Super
announced at E3 coming to PSVR.
Super hot.
There
What's
is
your
a
third prediction?
Super
yeah?
hot VR.
Hot.
Super Hot VR.
Well, they just have to port it. It's already on PC.
Well, they didn't condone to put my image on VR.
You know what I want them to do? I reckon they will do one of those. If they were going to announce Super Hot or something like that, I reckon they would do one of those like videos where they don't like officially like announce it on stage, but they just do one of those videos where in amongst it you see Super Hot and you're like, oh, they just announced Super Hot's finally coming to PSVR.
I reckon
Yeah, they're probably
Microsoft
in
will
like
have
a-
Super Hot.
I want fucking Gang Beasts already.
Do we still not have Gang Beasts?
Nobody has
No.
Gangbusters. Nobody at all, except for PC players.
Yeah. At
They
this
don't
stage,
count.
I don't even fucking care anymore. I don't
They
think.
don't exist.
Getting them Steam achievements.
Troglodytes.
Sure. I agree with this bet also because technically my fucking X-Wing one ties into it because that would count as a
Yeah, I
big
guess that would count. So
Wow,
big
tag teaming it.
game.
Far out.
Ooh, who gets the point? We both do.
yeah, working together on this one.
It's got to come true first.
Yeah, that's also true. Well, actually, as long as it's a VR game and it's not X-Wing, then Dylan doesn't get a point.
Yeah,
So Ash,
This is true.
Ash gets
This
the
is
laugh.
true. All right,
could
Kieran.
be
Okay.
pod racing.
I'm going to meme for my last one. So Gio Corsi's going to come out holding a Vita, and he's going to try.
jersey.
He's going to try and
You gotta
convince.
smash it with a sledgehammer.
He's going to try and convince the world that the Vita isn't dead. He's going to try and do it. You know, he's just going to be like, "We've got all these games coming out, but yeah, Vita," and then walk off stage. Like isn't that just what he did last year? What did they announce
No,
last
I
year?
don't think there was no Vita talk last year. And one of my other predictions that I wrote down: no Vita talk.
Didn't Gio came out
Yeah,
with
No,
one?
he came out at
right.
PSX, not at E3.
Oh, am I thinking of PSX?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a waste of it. That's a waste there.
Who is this guy we got on our show?
Rip.
Love you,
Yeah.
Geo.
Love you,
Give me
Gio.
free Vita games.
We'd be happy to see Gio on stage, but I don't think.
Yeah,
I'd be
no.
happy to see Geo.
Now that
I love you.
Now I've realised I
Geo,
got the
if
shows
you're listening.
confused.
E3 and PSX, they just blend together.
They're
the
so
same.
close together, it's understandable.
Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, no, Vita. Bloodborne 2. Vita. Yeah. That's what I said.
On the Vita.
Bloodborne 2 is not going to be on the Vita. But it will be.
Fuck you!
Bloodborne 2 on Vita 2.
Oh, you're making me hard. Oh, baby.
If that's announced, I will buy Dylan the Vita 2. Heard
You
it
heard it
here.
here. You heard
Heard
it here,
it
ladies and
here.
gentlemen.
If
You heard
there is
it here.
Bloodborne 2 on the Vita 2 announced at C3, I will
Don't
buy
forget-
Dylan the Vita 2.
I just want to put an asterisk in. Every game's on the Vita too. Thanks for remote play.
No, direct release. No remote play.
Oh, it needs to be on a UMD or whatever the fuck they put it out. The TMD, the new fucking universal stupid fucking PSP disc or something.
It'll be a USB stick that you have to plug in for each game.
No, it's going to be a
different one?
cartridge. Cartridge it up.
Guys, we've developed a USB system that you can put into your Vitas to play games. Now, you'll also need to buy proprietary memory cards that are only the Sony Duo, Prio, Baduo, and they're $80.
That's
a
cheap.
megabyte. Fucking Sony. Love you, Sony. Vita 2, please don't do that though. Nick, what's your next one you make up randomly?
They announced a Game Pass type thing, kind of like how
Don't they already have that?
has doing now, and
It's called PS Now.
Isn't it called PS
and the
Now?
Switch is doing.
Isn't it PS Now?
No. Fuck off.
I'm predicting
I
they'll
love that you
redo
had, like,
something they've
weeks.
already done.
At least a week's notice. That we're doing a prediction show.
Hey guys, can we do a prediction show? I will only write down 3 options, and if anyone picks any of them, I am fucked.
I already have 5 options, and you've already taken them all.
I predict a riot here. Yeah, so
I predict a walkout.
Nick's not a fan of this prediction show.
I predict that we will be announced to be at PSX. To replace PS, I love you.
you reckon? That's it?
They're going to fly us out.
Craig Miller's not going to be called up. They're going to
He'll be a guest
Fly.
on ours.
Patillo the dog announcing Vita.
I predict Kojima's going to be there and show another Death Stranding. trailer. There you go.
I think that's realistic.
It's so sad that it's realistic, and I just want
Yeah,
it to
it's
go
so sad
away.
that's true.
Stop, please.
Who's the next actor?
And he
that's
announces
randomly-
he has
Emma
a
Stone
massive
is
fan
the
of Platinum
rumour, isn't
Explosion.
Who's the actor that they announced this time in the trailer? Because there will be one for sure.
Megan Fox.
Really?
No.
Megan Fox,
Jonah
Mads
Hill.
Mikkelsen.
No.
Coming soon.
I've
Mads
heard Emma
Mikkelsen,
Stone.
Al Pacino,
Norman Reedus, Jonah Hill.
Tom Sizemore.
Sylvester Stallone. The baby's like going down the river.
Yeah, I predict 0 points for you on this one.
No, I think that's a good prediction.
what?
you, Ashley.
What?
Death
The
Stranding,
Tom-
not the acting part, but Death Stranding will be there.
I thought it was about.
I don't
Tom
actually-
Sizemore's
said-
an exact
I don't know if Kojima will be there though. I think
will.
you'll
He
get like
has to. Who else is
0.25
going to
points.
represent that game? Who else can talk shit?
He's
long
only a
enough
game
about that
developer, so he can go to those things and flaunt his Jono size ego.
Is Jono the new measuring stick?
He is now after Kind of Funny Live.
love you,
My
John,
Love you, Jono.
Love you, Jono.
Love you, Jono.
and your ego.
Max Landis loves you.
It's
Hashtag Year of the Dreams
Jono.
prediction number 2. Spyro
Jono.
collection announced.
Yes!
Yeah, boy.
It's your boy!
Spyro.
Spyro collection announced. It's been made. It's already in production. They have a trailer for it. It's no gameplay because they've only kind of just started going on it. But it's announced and it's coming. And then after it comes out, they're gonna have a guy dressed as a purple dragon come out, and he's gonna like dance on stage. And then they're gonna announce Just Dance 2017, and it's gonna have Spyro theme song. in
No,
it.
no, no. What they're going to do, right, is somebody's
At the
gonna
PlayStation
Wait.
conference.
Isn't Just Dance Ubisoft and Spyro Activision?
No, well,
Listen.
Spyro has. They had Crash last year, and they've worked out deals with Activision on Crash, so they can do the same.
No,
Yes, but Just Dance is going to be at the PlayStation conference.
No, that part was a joke part.
Oh,
Of the
no,
prediction.
I've got-
my
Just
real
Dance, Tom
predictions.
Sizemore edition.
I've got a 100% original idea here. Whoever's producing Spyro walks out on stage. His shadow looks like a flying Spyro. Never been done. Never been done.
I'd love it.
Yeah, that'd be
It's not
pretty
like-
cool.
That'd be great.
Imagine if they announced the Crash collection coming out with like some guy walking out and there's like a Bandicoot shadow.
Yeah, and
That
then like
Yeah, with
like
Sean Layton.
Crazy.
to try.
would've
No, actually, they've got to do it the same way. So this year they're gonna have somebody come out wearing a Spyro T-shirt, and then next year the Spyro collection gets announced.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
I should have gone back and watched
play a long
last
game.
year's E3 or PSX just to be like, what T-shirts was Sean Layton wearing that didn't matter to anything? Like, yeah, okay. Well,
My prediction that nobody will be excited about the Spyro collection.
you're already wrong because if they announced it, I would be excited.
I would
for
also
it.
be excited.
It's 2 out of 20
Tasmanian
billion.
people.
What is wrong with I don't know if it's Spyro 2 or 3, but playing as a penguin that has rockets.
That's Spyro 3.
Is
I
it
think.
3? 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a cheetah.
The only
Cheetah's-
Spyro
It's
memory
Bevan,
I have
Bevan.
is there's a level where there's cannons and you just shoot yourself across the map. That's all I remember doing.
Can we get a Bevan bot report, please?
Yeah, I want to. Bevan. All right. Moving on. I think Ash.
I think
Your first one, Ash, was kind of a non-PlayStation one, wasn't it?
Was Kingdom
No,
Hearts?
I think
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts is
Kingdom
Unless
Hearts
you
was
were
pretty
saying-
anonymous.
PlayStation.
Unless you were saying it was going to...
It's going to be at the conference.
You meant it would be at the PlayStation conference?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So moving on to non-PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
predictions. Ash, what have you got?
Square Enix's Avengers project is revealed. I think they're going to show first gameplay footage, and maybe Microsoft gives them a ton of money to let them show it at their conference.
I don't know about that one. Is that game far enough along to show gameplay footage yet?
I have
They
no
announced
idea.
it like 2-3 years ago, didn't they?
No,
it
they
was only
announced it last year.
like
Did
yeah.
they?
Yeah, no, it was announced last
End of
year.
last year, or the beginning of this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not.
What did they... Did they even say what it's going to be? Like what?
No.
It's Avengers. They haven't said anything more
Avengers.
than it's
Yeah,
Avengers.
that's it.
But like, they didn't even say like genre or...
No.
It was just like, we're
No.
doing an Avengers game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
10 out of 10. Fair enough. I
Yeah.
can't even remember this being talked about really, but sure. Where would that get announced though? Like, who comes
I think
at what?
I think Microsoft.
At Microsoft, really.
Yeah.
That would be a big deal.
That would be
at
huge.
Miyamoto comes out.
That would like be a big thing for them.
That'd be a huge thing for them if they just came out and said that. For sure.
Bam! Avengers. Suck that,
Sure.
Spider-Man.
Oh, look out, Spider-Man! Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Look at Spider-Man.
No, I want Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
more. But
Spider-Man game would be way
It's not
better
going to be
than some
Spider-Man
random-
4. Fuck.
No, Spider-Man game would be way better than.
I think it's going
I'd
to
have
be,
more
yeah.
faith in. I'd have more faith in the Spider-Man game than a Square Enix made Avengers game.
Could be
Yeah.
interesting.
Just saying. I don't know. Because Square Enix might have this game out by the time Avengers 6 is out, maybe. Like,
don't know.
you know, maybe. I'll tell you what, Ash has a lot more faith in fucking Square Enix than I do. That's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
guess so. I didn't notice that.
All right, Ciaran.
Okay. At least three new exclusives for Xbox. 3 new exclusives for Xbox.
We don't talk
because-
about that on our show.
But
This is
this
non-PS4.
is the non-PS4 section. You
Non
spud.
PS4, non Xbox. Next thing we'll have NATO on
important.
here talking about his teraflops.
It's important
Well-
to know what the competition's doing.
Yeah. Right, what are the 3 games?
I
Do you
don't. I have
any
no idea. I
ideas?
think they'll either be new IPs or they'll have signed on a game to be exclusive. Because if they don't have at least 3 exclusives prior to Scorpio coming out, I don't know what they're doing there. Because, like, they need to come out to this press conference and either say, "Hey, Scorpio's coming out. This is the exclusive that's coming out with it. This is why you need to buy it this year." Or if they don't do that, I don't see Xbox lasting very long.
That would be a shame.
Yeah, it would be a shame, but I don't see
No,
they've
it wouldn't.
kind of floundered. They've caught back up and made some good ground, but they really need to hit it out the park with this Scorpio launch.
You don't reckon they're just gonna put all they're just gonna be like, the Scorpio's really powerful, like it doesn't have games, but
No,
like,
I don't think they can do it
Powerful.
because they already
Teraflops.
kind of did that with well, even with the 1S, they were like, "Hey, Gears of War 4, Gears of War 4 is
Yeah.
coming out with 1S, do it."
yeah.
Instead of they have to, like, if they don't, it's going to be like terrible just to bring out that console, which is for us is going to be $800 upwards at least, and to
Yeah,
buy
you
that
can buy a
without-
really expensive console, but you can buy a even better PC at that price, and you can play all our exclusives on the PC anyway.
you could not buy a decent PC for $800.
Oh,
You're
yes, you
having a
can.
laugh.
You don't know what you're
You're
fucking
having a
talking
laugh. Welcome to Steam Explosion. Here today we talk about GPUs, CPUs, and
about. I just
drivers.
remember he's a pommy, so therefore his opinions are valid.
God.
What cooling system
Yeah.
do you use in your PC, guys?
Liquid cooling.
It's called air conditioning.
I stick a blowy on it.
Ash just like sits there blowing on his computer when he gets hot. Okay,
I
fine.
stick a bucket of ice in front of my PC and the fan behind it and see how it goes. It'll be fine. All right, Nick, do you have non-PlayStation ones?
Or
Or
have we already stolen
I
them?
oh,
Oh, not a fan. He's a fan, apparently.
my prediction is it's a Switch prediction.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I predict that the new Wolfenstein is announced.
Xbox
Okay.
exclusive.
That
That was a bit underwhelming. Sorry.
That's safe. Yeah, that was like the biggest build up ever of like, I predict that the thing they subtly announced last year will be officially announced. Boom.
That was you
Yeah.
that built up the expectations, not myself.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah.
you left such a long silence.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
The new Wolfenstein will be announced. This is fair because A, they had it hidden in last year's one, and then B, they also had like the actress that was working on the game or something already like tweet out or say in an interview or some shit like, yeah, I was working on the new Wolfenstein game, and that was like this time last year. So sure, what was it called again? The fucking
The new Colossus.
The new Colossus. There we go. But that's probably not what's actually called. I'm highly doubtful.
And the special edition is going to be the alt-right Dylan edition. Hitler was
God.
necessary.
It comes with a replica Hitler skull.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it'd actually be about? Like, do you reckon BJ Blazkowicz's spoilers alive?
Has
Or-
to be. They can't
Yeah.
make a game without BJ.
Well, I mean, they
Yeah.
could, but because I
It's gonna be a
actually
game about BJs.
I actually thought the ending of the first one was kind of sad when he died.
I don't
Spoilers.
know.
By the way,
to be honest.
Spoilers. Pingu.
I don't fucking care. This game's been out for so long.
Pingu.
This game's been out for so long. I don't even fucking care. If you haven't
Jack's
played
gonna
it by
punch
now,
you.
Sorry, Jack.
Jack's in San Francisco. I give 0 fucks.
Sorry, Jack.
Okay.
I actually think that's on his list of games that he hasn't played yet. In his stack of unwrapped games.
Yeah, well, spoilers. BJ Blazkowicz dies at the end. No, no.
Or does he?
But does he? Because he probably doesn't actually die.
Can you please put a note over your...
Or over your newt.
What? I'll just noot all the times I just said BJ Blazkowicz dies.
and another one. Mark it down.
Or does he?
All right, I'm fucking fine. We're noot. What is this? 40. Right. Cool. Right. My first what position? All right. EA at EA's conference, Visceral finally officially announced their Star Wars game. They come out. They give the title. They explain what it's about. They show gameplay. It's set in the time period around Rogue One Episode 4. It's going to be several planet spanning open world RPG, and you play as a bounty hunter.
So this is the Amy Hennig game.
This is the Amy Hennig game. The Visceral.
Is this
The
a
same
different game? Is this the same game as the one that was like that, whatever, floor
13.
13,
No,
13
no,
that
it's
looked
different.
amazing? It looked so cool.
Yeah, that did look fucking amazing, but no, that was
put in the trash can.
Like, why not? Because it looked like it was going to be like Uncharted but Star Wars.
Because EA hates us.
Like, imagine
No.
if they just made an Uncharted game, but instead of Nathan Drake...
When Disney got a hold of Star Wars, instead of trying to just pick and choose what project, they were just like, everyone that's working on anything, stop.
Sorry.
Like, we're just, to make it easier for us in our transition, as annoying as it was, it does make sense. Like, because then it's just way easier for them when they took over just to be like,
Blank
all right,
slate.
nothing's happening. We understand that nothing's happening right now. And the moment we start, we'll know what's happening as we build it up. Instead of just being like, oh, they've been working on a game this whole last 6 months. I fucking didn't
More
even
like
know that.
2 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like they got paid anyway. It's not like, I mean, it's annoying, but it's not like they fucking like didn't get paid for the,
Yeah.
Well, it is what
Or
it is.
did
What it
they?
is. It is what it is.
They did get paid.
Nonetheless, I think the Amy Hennig / Visual one, whatever you want to call it, will be a open world RPG where you get to go to several planets and stuff like that, and heavy story based because obviously Amy Hennig, and yeah, I don't know, bounty hunter, go around, stuff like that. But they've been teasing it for like the last couple of years. They've just never officially been like Star Wars. Would
Would they do that the same year as Battlefront 2?
Well, no, because I'll show because they could announce it to come out like mid next year or some shit like that,
Okay.
or around March next year, maybe at the earliest. I reckon they could do that. I don't think they need to announce Star Wars games and give them like a year leeway.
Okay.
Like come out, be like, oh, this Star Wars game's coming out March. Ah, cool. That's like 9 months or whatever it is. That's about the maximum amount of time I want to hear about a game before it's actually coming out. So it's fine by me. Ashley.
The new Rocksteady game gets announced, and I think it's going to be Justice League.
Ash is just in with the Avengers,
Avengers,
Justice League.
Yeah,
What's
I'm gonna go
the
with
next
that
one? Yeah, it's all right. So Rocksteady, where are they coming out? At whose conference? You're gonna say Xbox? Is it Microsoft's again?
Yeah, it would make more sense to go at Microsoft because I imagine Sony will have Spider-Man, and it'll be a bit odd to have. Though, having said that, I said they'll show the Avengers there as well.
And Justice League
Justice League.
and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it will be announced. I don't know where.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
PC conference.
That's yeah.
That would make
Fuck
the
off.
PC fans so happy.
I
after
watched
Arkham
that
Knight.
1 year. It was the fucking terriblest conference I've ever watched in my life. It's not really even a conference.
Is that even a
It's just-
thing?
It's a thing. It's like 2 hours of.
It's like
fucking-
2 hours. Gabe Newell comes out and says Half-Life 3 is coming and then walks away, and then they kind of sit there in silence for another hour.
And
I
cry.
remember you remember the first year they did it?
Contemplating
That was
whether
like-
he's trolling them or
Yeah,
serious.
exactly. Just trying to work out what's
The
going
first year they did the PC one, I was like, oh my god, they're doing a PC event. I wonder if it's actually Half-Life 3. And I watched the whole thing and it ended, and I was like,
Why are they saying? Why'd they go straight to Half-Life 3? Because wasn't it supposed to be 3 episodes of Half-Life?
yeah, that's supposed to be 3 episodes. And then Half-Life 3. But people's whole theory for the last couple of years has always been like, well, if we're going to get another one by now, it wouldn't be the DLC for the game that's like 10 years old. It would actually
Oh, I
just
hope
be
they
number 3.
do that.
At this stage, I don't think Half-Life 3 is ever coming out. Or
Half-Life
anything
1.
Half-Life.
No,
Episode 1.
Half-Life
Wouldn't
3 will
that-
stop coming out the moment Steam stops making money.
Oh, yeah, true. Which is a long ways away.
Which is
so.
probably never.
Half-Life 1 and 2 remaster.
HD edition.
Yeah.
The yellow box.
Go the Final Fantasy 7 route and troll everybody.
Sure. Go.
Ciaran.
Oh yeah, it's my turn.
Ciaran.
Nintendo is not going to have a single exclusive game to the DS.
Yeah, that would make sense. That'd be smart. I reckon if
That
they
would be
announced
smart.
anything-
I don't think it's going to happen.
I
Yeah,
don't, that's
well,
what
smart Nintendo doesn't work. So
This is probably my hopeful hope is that why would you put games out on the DS exclusively?
exactly, yeah.
Why
it's so
would you do
fucking
that?
stupid.
It's like shooting yourself in the foot a little bit.
You know
Because
why
then
I reckon they
Nintendo-
won't? You know why I reckon they won't? Is because so the Switch has come out, the majority of people are using it as a handheld. And Nintendo's like, fuck, we added that feature, but this was still supposed to be our home console. And they're going to be like, oh, we'll put a bunch of games on the DS so people still remember we actually have a proper handheld. And then everyone will be like, why would I want to play this on my DS when I have my Switch?
Exactly.
Put it on the Switch. And then they'll be like, nah. And then 6 months later when it hasn't sold, they'll be like, the Switch version of that DS game is now coming out with one extra character. And everyone will be like, you finally got there, but you've lost money by doing it this
Yes.
way. Like, that's exactly how I reckon it will happen.
Yeah.
But
No, I imagine a lot
I
of
mean-
games are still in the pipeline for the DS, so it's going to be hard to switch over to the Switch.
ooh,
Fuck.
Oh,
Switch.
very punny.
Switch.
Completely unintentional.
Also, there's not going to be a single click at that Nintendo conference. There's not going to be a
Can't-
single snap. No.
No.
You don't reckon no snaps?
No snaps. It's
Then
too
let-
much.
I think
no.
that's the drinking game this year.
I don't think there's a. I don't think
dead.
it's a. They've learned. I think it's just because it's a Western show. They're not going to do the snaps. I think the snaps
Okay.
were just very Japanese.
Arguably, the snaps was the best part.
It made me laugh.
Well,
That conference was terrible. Nick, what's your next one?
here he goes. Here he goes.
Did you already-
Cyberpunk is revealed
Where?
It's already been revealed, hasn't it?
at E3.
They haven't actually shown like a
Gameplay trailer.
They haven't shown a game. They haven't shown like a proper trailer for it. Like it's
What's
a
the
thing
game?
that everyone knows
I
about.
keep getting a game. The Cyberpunk. I keep getting it confused with what's that new one they're making? The guys that made Heavy Rain making.
Detroit.
Detroit. I keep
Detroit,
getting those
yeah.
two mixed up for some reason. I don't know.
That's a really weird mix-up.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be
I don't
honest.
know.
No, not really.
Very weird.
No, not really, because they both got like Android cyborg kind of thing.
Yeah, but like one's made by the people who made Heavy Rain and Beyond, like a fucking story based. You just click quick time things, and the other one is a open world game made by people made by Witcher.
Okay, but you can still get mixed up.
Yeah.
No, look, get your facts right. I'm always
Fuck
have
up,
my
Dan.
facts 100. My facts are always 100% right. I never say anything wrong, guys. Look, you got to follow my lead here.
CG Project Red.
See,
Throwback
And
to earlier in the
Cyberpunk
show.
is going to have a card game in it. And I'm
As
going
if
to
they
get
wouldn't.
addicted.
and Jack won't care about it.
No, it's gonna have like a different version of Beyblades.
Holy
Let it rip.
Dave, it's going to be fidget spinners.
Same thing, right?
Pretty much.
Please, CG Project.
CG,
No.
you said it again. You said
You
CG.
fucker.
You said it
How do you know I'm
again.
not saying it on purpose now, though?
Wait, so you're looking.
Wait until I tweet at him later. I'll be like, hey, CG Project Red.
Doesn't even tweet at them because he can't even spell the Twitter handle right.
We need to get CG Project Red Twitter.
Who wants to start a game?
That's how you can make the Bevan game.
Is it CG Project Red? Making the Bevan mobile game
It's just a
you
reskin
dodge-
of the Pepsi Man game.
where you dodge spoilers. You just swipe across the screen. And it's a constant. It's a constant runner game. You just dodge spoilers.
It has to be full of microtransactions for Jack.
No. My second prediction is Beyond Good and Evil 2 officially announced coming 2018, timed exclusive on the Switch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's possible that would come out because it seems like they've been. The news about that came out a while ago, so they could. It could be that far
It
along.
could be like Mirror's Edge. Everyone pretends to care about it, then it's not going to sell.
Mirror's Edge is a great game.
Yeah.
Mirror's Edge is a great game, but Beyond Good and Evil is also a great game. Has you played it?
No.
I have. I couldn't finish it. It was
It's
shit.
fantastic.
Fantastic. Exactly. Fuck yes.
It was.
See?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. You're crazy, Nick.
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're
You're
crazy.
motherfucker.
That's my name, Crazy Nick.
Crazy.
Where
curmudgeonly
exactly
Nick.
is this crazy Nick? I've seen Lord N Pryor. I've seen Aussie_Nick. I've never seen.
Crazy Nick is his third Twitter handle that he sometimes.
No, that's
fucks
what's on
around
his
with.
birth certificate.
It's me, Crazy
It
Nick,
is.
here to sell you a new car.
Hi, everybody.
Crazy Nick's
Who the fuck
car
is Steve?
sales.
I think that was it, right? I was the last person.
you're
that-
last.
Yeah.
Every trophy
anyone have-
counts. No, every trophy cunts. By Payday 2. Easy trophies.
Jono will now no longer sponsor this podcast.
Share this episode.
This episode is gone.
I don't think there was. I don't think there was any need for every trophy cunts this week.
Hashtag that.
Payday 2. Go get it.
Tweet
Easy
it. Tweet it
platinum.
at Jono
It's not
himself.
an easy platinum. Don't listen to this man.
Tweet him at
Although
Jono
Fantastic
himself.
platinum.
there
It's the
are
best
cards
platinum
for it.
ever.
There is
It's
cards.
amazing how good this platinum is.
There was trophies up for Cars 3, which was.
Dylan's going for the platinum in Friday 13th. Windows 99.
Oh yeah, fucking. You know what? Let's side note for a little bit.
How about you get your last prediction and then we.
Then we.
No, I did my last one.
What?
Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah, we're done. We're over with
done?
predictions. Good job, everyone. I'm gonna win.
I'm
side
going to
note,
win
since
with Vita
side-
2 leading the way.
Friday the 13th.
That's what I'm banking on.
We've been streaming Friday the 13th a bit over at twitch.tv/Explosion Network.
Ash has it
That
because he's
game-
still going to buy it.
Ash, yeah, well, we're also
Come on,
playing
Ash.
Payday 2. with
Tweet
that guy.
part
at.
of the test.
Please tweet it, Ash. Buy it.
I just want to take a note in the every trophy count segment to call out to developers everywhere. I don't care how multiplayer focused your game is. Play 2,000 matches
Oh,
in
God.
between two different fucking character classes, basically. No.
And there is a much worse
2,000 matches at Jason as Jason.
No, it's like 1,000 as Jason and 1,000 as counselors. They're like separate trophies. So
It'll take
at
you 8
least
times
2,000
longer
matches.
to do the Jason one.
Yeah. No. Whoever was making these trophies, you accidentally put an extra 0 on that. I would have been like 100 each? Sure. All this other shit? Sure.
Can they patch that?
1,000 each? Get the fuck out of here. That is fucking bullshit. That's not how you do trophies, right? Thank you for everyone for listening to my call out. I'm not actually sure the studio who makes that game, but whatever their name is.
That was every trophy card.
You make excellent title cards. That 80s is just nostalgic.
Thanks for listening to our prediction episode of Platinum Explosion.
What, you don't want to go in depth on Friday the 13th?
No, not really. I presume...
Also, Jaden, you have to keep score of all our predictions.
Yeah, you need to be our... I
That's on
was
you,
about to say,
Jaden.
you need to be our Mike Mitchell, wasn't it? Or who was it?
I don't know.
I can't remember who
Who
did
cares?
James
Just
one.
be our fanboy.
Anyway,
Be
Just be
our
our fanboy.
Zyger.
whoever wins is going to just love it anytime. You can follow us on Twitter at ExplosionPod. You can head to www.explosionnetwork.com for all the rest of the shows. There's one about pleasure, there's one about sport, and there's one about American Gods, and we stream on the aforementioned thing, and there's reviews on there as well. Go to iTunes, rate it 5 stars or just 1. I don't really care, just rate it anyway. No, I actually do care.
Sub to the YouTube, you cunts.
Preferably 5 stars would probably be
And we wonder
the
why we're
greatest
not getting
thing.
any more people subscribing.
He said that last week. Jack said that to him last week when he said the exact same thing.
And how many subscribers have we had since?
0.
We've
Zero.
actually got a few since then.
No.
If Nick's suddenly missing from the company of the show in the future, he was fired.
I am
on
the
good
company.
terms.
Jono killed him with
Yeah,
death
pretty
business
much.
cards, much
He
like
came-
throwing stars.
His ego fell on top of him.
Going to town! No. Fatality!
Follow our Twitters. I can't be bothered. End the show there. Okay, good job. I can't be bothered. That's it.
Wow, that's a tremendous looking trophy.
This week on Platinum Explosion.
Find out next time on Platinum Explosion.
Same plat time, same plat channel.
Plat, plat. Plat, 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 plat.